One enemy remaining.
Dead.
Spike planted.
Okay, defuse. Okay. Defuse.
Nuniman gampang pata pro.
Tamark, 1 HP lang na. Pacha.
Wait. Legit, ne? Good day, Mr. Personal chef.
Hope you like my intro, guys. So as you can see, Mayor Bing wants me to be his personal chef, and I'm going to prepare him 2 appetizers. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Mark Landabora from Hospitality Management, and for today I'm going to show you how to make onion rings and deviled egg. Let's get cooking. And here are the list of the ingredients for our deviled egg. Okay, so for the first step is we're gonna cut our boiled eggs lengthwise. To make our egg yolk mixture, we have to first separate the egg yolk from the egg white. So you must carefully remove the egg yolk from the egg white using a spoon so that you won't break the egg white. Okay, so the next step is we're gonna add in our 1 tablespoon of mustard, followed by your 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, and your 1 tablespoon of vinegar. And you're gonna season this to taste with cayenne pepper and salt. Okay, so the next step is we're gonna combine all of our ingredients together. Okay, so for this one, I'm using a potato masher so that I'll end up with a smoother and even egg yolk mixture. Once you're done mixing the egg mixture, we're gonna cut our piping bag and insert the star tip. For this one, I'm using a disposable piping bag. Using our hands, it serves as a cup so that you'll avoid any spills when filling in the egg mixture. Here's a tip. When filling the egg mixture, make sure you fill in big scoops so that it doesn't spill out from the top easily. Now we're gonna gently bring the piping bag up and twist it tightly so that air doesn't come in. And now we're gonna let this chill in the fridge so that it will retain its shape longer when we plate our deviled eggs. And now it's time to make our onion rings. And here are the list of our ingredients. Okay, so for the first step in baking our beer batter is we're gonna combine in our dry ingredients and make sure you sift them first before adding in your beer. Now we're gonna season this to taste with onion powder, cayenne pepper, and salt. And now we're gonna whisk all of our dry ingredients and make sure that it is well incorporated. The next step is we're gonna measure out 1 cup of beer. The beer gives a nice crispy texture when you bite into the rings. And now we're gonna mix this until there is no lumps left. So before we start, I'm going to use a disposable glove so that my hands won't get too messy later. Okay, so the next step is we're gonna coat our onion rings in beer batter and we're gonna dredge this into our breadcrumbs. So we're just gonna repeat the process until you coat all of your onions. And I recommend you guys to use your right hand for the dredging process and the other hand for the beer batter. Okay, once you're done coating your onion rings, it's time to heat up our oil. To test if your oil is hot enough, grab a wooden spoon, and if you can see bubbles floating, it means it is ready for frying. Another tip, when you add something in a pan, make sure you always lay away from you to avoid any splashes. Cooking time for the onion rings is approximately 8 to 10 minutes until they are golden brown. Once it's golden brown, we're gonna place this in a plate with paper towel to remove any excess oil. Okay, once you're done frying, it's time for the plating. For my onion rings, I would go for a little simple plating, like you would eat at a local fast food restaurant. I used a parchment paper so that there is contrast in the plating. I placed the ketchup in the center so that everybody will know that it is a food to share. And I sprinkle parsley just to give it a little color. And I sprinkle a little bit of salt just to give it a little crunch. And here is my onion rings. Okay, so now it's time to plate our deviled eggs. This step is really optional, guys, and you don't have to plate it like I did. But just like Van Gogh and his paintings, always paint with elegance and beauty. So in this plating, I use hollandaise sauce and a pea puree to complement the deviled egg. So here's a tip, guys. I recommend you to use your palm when squeezing the piping bag so that your hands won't get tired. I used a little bit of my pea puree to make my deviled egg stick so that it doesn't move around the plate. I placed a coral twirl on top to make it look fancy. Then I added chopped olives and added bacon bits on top to give it a bitter and salty sensation when you first bite it. And for the final plating is that I just added some of the pea puree on the sides to look more attractive. I'd also sprinkle a little bit of paprika on top just to give it an extra kick. And here's my deviled egg, guys. So thank you guys for watching the video and hope you guys enjoyed it. And see you guys for the next one. Peace out!